bananas. We got some good tips from a guy in Indiana. I think it's called Muncie, Indiana, where this guy's from. And he's offered some really good advice on how to get these. I'm right here, Moonbeam. Moonbeam's around. So anyway, we got these garbage bags surrounding him as per instructions from this gentleman in Muncie, Indiana, and the fellow in Quebec. And you see coffee grounds. I'm going to put waddings of plastic bags down there, and that's going to prevent the water from soaking up on the pseudostem. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this is the first part of the preparation. I think I'm going to put another layer of bags up here. And then I'm going to cover the center with dried leaves or straw. Okay. After, of course, when I put the wadding down at the base so that it doesn't soak up. So that's what's going to happen here. That one banana leaf really got big. We're starting to get a little bit cooler nights. Tonight we're looking at about 5. We're going to get a night of 2, and then we're going to go all the way up to 26 and then back down to normal fall weather. So we may get a little bit more growth on this banana, but I wouldn't count on too much. So anyway, here's the winterizing of the banana. It has begun. Surrounded with garbage bags full of leaves. And I'm walking around, and that's the first part. And then you put straw or dried leaves in there. There goes my moonbeam. Run by me. But not until you put the wadding down at the bottom, because if the water would come up, which in this case I don't think it will, but if it would go right up through the stem and rot it right to the ground. Not a really huge deal, since I'm probably only going to have about 6 inches of pseudostem anyway, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, it is your Moussa Bajou winterizing update, and I will continue all this week. Probably another 2 or 3 weeks before I put this banana away for winter. This one will be done outdoors. I got 2 more that I'm going to bring indoors. I'm going to put one in the garage, just keep it in a cool environment, and the other one is going to go into my living room in the basement, and hopefully we can manage with that. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Hope I helped somebody out there with banana problems in Zone 5. Hey guys, banana plant, the final winterizing is going on. I got a little bit more of a pseudostem than I thought. Actually, I think I got about a foot. There's a good chance, I'd say a 90% chance that that's going to rot right to the ground anyway, because it's just not that scabbing up at the top banana plant. That's not rot. You can see it's oozing out of there. I cut the head off today because you need to do that, otherwise you get all kinds of rotten problems and stuff. So I don't know if I should let that dry or caramelize, but we're going to give it a go. As you can see in a previous video, I had garbage bags around it, but I didn't do it really well. I have a bungee cord supporting them. I'm going to tie it up with some string because, as anybody who's used bungee cord before knows, it does give a little. Okay? So, see, I got a low battery situation, but I'm not going to spend too much time. Okay, so first things first. You want to wad the bottom. Now, I got this idea from Brock. Now, Brock, a lot of you people probably know him. He's got a wonderful gardening show. And, well, basically what you do is you just stuff them in there. It's that easy. I don't know why somebody who's done all this, had it all up like that, but that's fine. You just wad the bottom. And the idea is you don't want moisture to come up, and when you put the dry leaves in there, you don't want the moisture from the ground getting into the leaves and getting into the pseudostem and causing it to rot. This is where the theory is, and Brock is right about that. So, you stuff it on in there. Stuff it in there good. Don't be afraid. Get your hands down there. Now, also too, I left out. I put some copper spray, like that copper sulfite spray, in there. I won't give any brand names, but it comes in a yellow bottle. You know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is continue here, and then I'm going to put some garbage bags, and I'm going to put leaves over top of that. So Back to our handy dandy garbage bag. More plastic. You can see I got a little gap here. That's going to be all tightened up in a little while. It's okay for to let it breathe a little bit. The number one enemy of the banana plant in our climate, believe it or not, is not the cold. It's the dampness. You don't want to ever leave these or plant them in sitting water. That's never a good thing. Or standing water. Just felt the top of that pseudo stem there. It was pretty. There's the banana plant already wired up for the winter. Now I did part one here, and you guys, I don't know if you'll ever get to see that video. I'm hoping you will. Because there was, actually I was doing it and filming it at the same time, which is better than presenting it like this, because you can't see anything. But I just want to tell you what I did to go over it, in case we can never find that video again. But anyway, I cut the top off the banana plant. I sprayed it down with copper sulfate spray, and to prevent mold, and I let it dry out a little bit, cut the leaves back on the sides, and then I took plastic bags that you get at the grocery store and a few just cheapo garbage bags, and I packed down the bottom. Okay, and the bottom here is going to prevent moisture from wicking up into the leaves, because I dumped a bag of dry leaves into the corona, or the inside of the banana. Okay. And the reason why I did that is because I don't want it to wick up and make the leaves wet, and then that would transfer the wetness to the banana stem, and I'd lose that. Now, I might lose it anyway, but we're going to try and keep it. Should make it through the winter, though. I don't see a problem. Anyway, hi, Moonbeam. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more reinforcements, but this is pretty well it, folks. And we're 150 days away from spring, so for this banana plant. What's up, sweetheart? Just wanted to get your cameo. Or catio. Anyway, I hope we can recover both videos. Rob out, and I'll give you more details later on. I'm going to take some pictures. -6. Way too cold for this time of year. However, there is signs of spring popping up. As you can see, the banana plant here. If you remember a video that I made last year, about November 1st-ish, I was preparing to winterize this banana. And I'm kind of looking at the results of how it performed over the winter to protect the banana, and you know what, it looks good, but my question is, did the banana survive? Because it got down to -31 this year, which wasn't quite as cold as last year, but still, we had one of those brutal winters, a repeat brutal winters, and I think everybody up here in the eastern part of North America knows exactly what I'm talking about. An old tire there to hold things down. There's a pail of sand over there, filled with water, of course, by now. And there's another tire emerging. So, I think we're probably about a month away from opening up this banana and seeing what's going on. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 3 weeks. I know it's hard to believe. You look at the landscape and you say, hey, yeah, I had a fatality back there. You guys can probably see my little shed there. That's the kind of winter it was. So maybe I can just cue you in over there and you can see what's going on. Look at that, eh? What a mess. Anyway, it's Rob out with your banana update, and I'm going to give you another update in about a month. Rob out. Here we go. We're going to take the banana out from underneath the tarp. I've been waiting to do this all winter. Hopefully here goes. I wonder what's under there. We're not wasting any time, guys. There we go. Well, the leaves held up okay. That's nice. That's a good sign. Look at that, eh? We got a pack full of leaves. Everything looks good. Question is, what's in there? Now, how am I going to unhook this? There. There. Then I'll take that off. So what I did is I full of plastic, mothballs, the mice at bay, and it's still stuck to it. Oh, there we go. There's one tarp. I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with what I see so far. It should have been very well insulated there. There goes a pole. Javelin. Might have to put that back to protect it for the... Why?
The blanket's thinking keeping it warm.
You think so? I think I should leave it here like this.
I think you should never unwrapped it.
I can still wrap it back up.
Can you put it back exactly the way it was?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
All right. So, what should I do here? The mothballs, pretty well used up. My wife says that she thinks this is a bad idea, and she's probably right. But what's going on here? Well, can't find any evidence of the banana plant at all. Ah, there it is. There it is. And is it rotten or is it rotten? Woo-wee. Look at that. That is rotten. Question is, ooh, something dug underneath there too. Well, the question is, will it grow back? My wife has walked away. She seems to think it's over. We've come to a funeral. Only time will tell now. So anyway, we'll give this another look back maybe in about a month or so. I gotta clean this mess up. There's what it looks like when I dry it out. I dug it in pretty deep. If there's any hope at all, it's down there at the base. I feel kind of something solid there. So that's kind of a good sign.
Well,
I'm going to turn around the other way. There. Ribosome. I think we've got some living tissue in there. Whenever you see white like that, that's really good news. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have banana. It's just going to have to wait a while till it warms up. Just a quick check.